All right, we're doing Super Smash Bros. 64. We're just gonna go for it, man. Ooh. Look at that. There's like no characters unlocked. We're gonna do you know what? Let's just do Mario. Let's just do that. Mario versus Link. Yeah, dude, this is the first Smash Brothers. I gotta figure out what the controls are. I know it's like pretty the same as it's always been, but let me see. Okay. Oh man. I mean, yeah, it's Smash Brothers. Like, it just feels weird. Like there's like it's obviously not as responsive because. Oh my god. It's not as responsive because it's an older game. The controls are not as fluid, you know. But yeah, this is crazy, dude. Yeah. Dang, dude. This is taking me back. So Smash 64, I like obviously, you know, played it as a kid because it was the game. It was the like, what is this game? Like, who created this? But I also remember we used to play this in school. Like when I was in high school, we like figured out how to well, I guess I figured. No. I guess it didn't want to grab the ledge. Like I figured out how to do to like add an emulator to the school computer. And yeah, we had Smash Brothers 64 on there. We would play Smash 64 with the janky controls because we had to use a keyboard, obviously. So both people were using keyboards. We didn't play it as much because, you know, like it's pretty hard when you don't have when you have full controllers for games like this. So we're just kind of using the keyboard. Like we were two people using like different sides of the keyboard. So not the most ideal situation, but I do remember like at least having it. Okay, you can grab ledges, okay. How come we didn't grab ledge last time? It's also, so like I'm playing this on the what is this? It's on the Wii Virtual Console. So I have to use a classic controller, like a Wii classic controller. And it used to be amazing. I used to love this controller. And then the Wii U came out, and I got used to that controller, and I was like, oh, this is even better. And then the Switch came out, and then they had the Pro Controller. Oh, this is even better. So, like, going back 2 stages is like, or, you know, 2 eras is like, oh, it feels a little, it's feeling a little rough. But it is interesting to, like, when you look at games, you know, like that have been out for a while, or franchises, I guess, where the core mechanics are kind of like the same. You know, like the game style hasn't changed. It's not like it hasn't changed genres or anything. It's just they've just made it better as time's gone on. And it's just interesting to see like a game like this, because like clearly you can see, you know, like, you know, the makings of Smash Brothers were already here. But it's like not, you know, like especially if you're like playing Ultimate and like playing this is like, oh man, I remember so many, like we used to go down the street to one of our, he wasn't I guess our neighbor, like immediate neighbor, but he lived down the street. It was this kid, his name was Michael, and he had some siblings and stuff. But I remember we used to go to his house because he had a lot of video game stuff. Like he had a lot of when he had like an N64, kind of like our friend Carlos did. He also had just like more stuff. Oh, this was the there we go. He had more stuff and more games. So like we played like a lot of Mario Party and this, then, but he also had Smash Brothers, and I think I think it was him that had Smash Brothers, but I remember playing with him a lot, and then also with Carlos. Luigi's face. But yeah, man, that's like a part of my memory that's like pretty vague. Cause yeah, it was like, it must have been like middle school era. Cause after yeah, cause like I think during middle school or towards the end of middle school, there was some point in middle school where we moved, and then we weren't there anymore. So this was like pre-middle school, or no, it was like elementary / middle school, I guess I would say. Cause let me see, cause I did I'm trying to remember, man. I'm all out of whack. I don't remember what year I got out of elementary school. I don't know if it was I don't remember if I was like, no, so I was class of 2002, which means I was in class of 99 for middle school, for elementary school. God, that feels so long ago. So yeah, it must have been like early middle school. And that's just wild to me. Like, that's what, 20 some years ago? Jeez, man. It's mind-boggling to like think of that kind of stuff. Obviously, I'm not very good at this game. I'm like, I already lost a life to the Yoshi team. I remember when we played this game, I used to just play Kirby because he had like a million jumps. And you know, I just did whatever I could to make sure that I had the advantage to like not die quickly, because that's what I always had a problem with. So I would just run around, fly, and use like the rock pound thing. That was my strat, man. So different than what it is now. It's also crazy to me that like what the current games were at the time for these guys, right? So like, there was no Gold and Silver yet. There was just Pokemon Red and Blue and Yellow. And then like there was Yoshi's Story that it was out. I don't know if DK64 was out yet. I have a feeling it might have been, or it was close to being released. But there was that, like Super Metroid was the last Metroid game that had been released. I'm trying to think of who else was in this game. Captain Falcon, I think, had F-Zero and F-Zero X. Kirby had... Kirby 64 might have been out by now, but it might have not. If not, it was Kirby's Dream Land 3 that was the latest. Mario had Mario 64. Well, this is wild to me that like so many games that I'm like, oh yeah, like... Because I think of like, I forgot which game it was where they added the backpack for Mario, like the Flood backpack. No! Because it was like, obviously, like, you know, like Sunshine came out and that was his mechanic, so they're going to add that. But like, and for me, like, it's been so long that like, it's like, oh yeah, Mario's always had the backpack. But in this one, he doesn't. He has the like, the spin around thing. He has this thing. Yeah. It's interesting how much they haven't updated like these old characters. Like they just make them more viable by like giving them, you know, helping with their movements and stuff. But like they don't have really anything to make them kind of stand out. I thought they were gonna do something. They could have done something with Mario with this like hat from Odyssey, where like his hat can control stuff. I think it would have been nice if they updated some of the characters. And I know it would have been like, to some people would have been like, no, why are you changing them? Like they've had it for so long and that stuff. But like at the same time, you kind of have to like these new characters that are coming out have like so many like brand new mechanics literally made just for them. And then you have like and then you have like, you know, these other characters who like Mario or like Donkey Kong, right? Like he's a perfect example. Who like haven't had any updates since they were released. and they're so outdated now that like you can add cooler stuff to them. The only real thing that they've added to them was when they did what's it called, when they did the final smashes, where they each gave them, you know, like they updated them a little bit because they were able to give them a brand new move. But even then, some of them are just like Mario's final smash is just him throwing like a giant fireball. It's like, what? That's never been a thing. Like, do something cool. Like, make him turn giant or something, you know? I don't know. There's just, I feel like some of the things that they've done or like haven't done are just like, oh man. And I know there's so much to be done. And like, obviously, when there's like 80 characters or whatever the ridiculous number we're on, if you have an old character, it's going to be like, yeah, just let's tune him up. But like, we don't really have to do much to him because it already exists. But I think it would be cool if they would have taken some of the characters and like just changed them up a bit, just to make them a little bit more interesting and more up to date with their current, or with their more current games and like abilities and stuff. Because, you know, you look at some of the characters and you're like, even like, yeah, you just look at some of the characters and you're like, oh wow, like this is cool. And then they release like a game for them like after, like soon after, and you're like, oh, that would have been cool to have this, or if their outfit reflected this other thing. And you know, they can't update the game forever, but there's some characters that I'm like, oh, they look so outdated. Like I look at Cloud, for example, in Smash Ultimate, and I'm just like, dude, his like when they released Cloud on Smash 4, there was no Final Fantasy Remake like art yet, so it was just one of those things where it's like, it was like, okay, cool, yeah, like wow, Cloud's never looked better. Look at him go. And now it's like, no, he looks outdated because you know, like now that remake is out, you can actually see what like his new design is, and it's like, oh, he looks kind of prototype looking. I don't remember the strat for him. You got to boot him off once. No item. Race to the finish. This is, I think, the one. Well, I guess they kind of brought it back for Smash Ultimate, but there's no enemies. You just kind of have to run to the end and collect the little gems. I love when they're like experimental with games and they're like, let's just do things. Also, I wish, especially now that like the Switch is out and like everyone has a Switch, I'm like, they should have done something like Smash Run for Smash Ultimate. Like that would have been so cool. Like it was such a fun mode in the 3DS version, and like not having it on the Wii U was like, okay, cool. Well, you know, it's understandable. Everyone needs their own screen or whatever. But now that the Switch exists, it's like everybody has their own screen. Like everybody and their mom has a Switch. It's like DS and 3DS, and well, it's like DS levels of popularity. They can get away with it. They can add it. Oh man, these creepy guys. They changed the polygons, I think, afterwards. They changed them to alloys. It was the fighting alloys. I mean, that's one way to increase your player count. I can't lose. I only have one life left. I cannot lose. Bumpers are like one of my favorite items. God, I cannot for the life of me do like a smash attack. Oh no, I'm gonna die. I should have given myself 5 lives. I think it's supposed to be Pikachu, but he looks like he kind of looks like Sandshrew. No. I don't remember this game being this hard. Why? What happened? No, he's gonna pick up the sword. No, don't pick it up. Yes. No. No. Oh, poor Mario. God, it takes half your score. Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I think after this one, it's just Master Hand. The Fighting Polygons. All right. All right, you bastards. Whoa, he was glitching or twitching her. He was doing something. Something he wasn't supposed to be doing. Oh, Samus was doing it too. No! I don't mean to taunt. Dude, it's so crazy to me, like how many things don't exist yet. But it's all good. I know I'm surprised they haven't added this game to the Switch on like the Switch expansion pack thing. They're probably gonna save it for like something because they're doing Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 next year, and they're doing Mario Party. I think Mario Party's already out. So I guess we'll see what they do, but no. No. I can't. Oh god, I'm at 137? Jeez. Again, I can't for the life of me do like a smash attack. Maybe they don't have up smash attacks in this game. Oh, they do. There's just no charging them is what the difference is. No, give it. Wow, you can't grab the tomato if you're eating? I mean, if you're holding a thing? How time? I wonder, is the fan still in the new game? It's been a while. Like, I haven't played with items in like a really long time. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, dude, that is so whack. That is so whack. I remember playing on an emulator, playing this game on an emulator before, and you had the you had the ability because it had built-in cheat codes, so like you can press a button on the thing, and you can spawn items. So we would just play like Pokeballs only, and then just make it spawn like a million items. Oh man, those were the days. Like, everyone was using a different controller because, like, there was one person on the keyboard. There's one person on, like, a janky Logitech controller. There was a person on, like, another controller that only had, like, a few buttons. Oh, man, I just remembered I remember my dad got me a controller for the computer. It wasn't USB. It used like a serial port looking thing. It was like a fat VGA looking ass cord, and it only had a directional pad, and it had an A and a B button. That was it. I think it might have had like a start button, but that was it. It didn't have anything else, and like that was the only controller I had for a computer. So obviously I wanted to play games on the computer because I've always enjoyed games, and like there was so many games where like I couldn't really do much because the thing only had 2 buttons. I remember even playing like the first time I played Mega Man X was on PC. And like I didn't know that you could dash because the button, it didn't have a dash button, and it doesn't tell you Dude, I'm missing everything. Holy crap. I am missing literally every move. We. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. All right, he's almost dead. Oh my god, his moves are so erratic. God damn it, dude. Yeah, dude, his resets are terrible. Like where he like resets back to when he finishes. Yeah, like what the fuck is that? Oh my god. I'll take it. I'll take it. I probably would have, yeah, I would have died. I was gonna say, if the game kills me, it's gonna be sad days. Sad days forever. Congratulations. Normal clear. Look, it's Mario. Oh. Yeah. They always have done something cool with the with these things. With like the credits and stuff. Congratulations! You are great. Number 1. Jiggles! Jiggles! Oh yeah, it's Jiggles. The first hidden character in Smash Brothers history. Well, I mean, you can now use the balloon Jigglypuff, aka Jiggles. All right, that's it for Smash Brothers 64. Data, characters. I hear the cat destroying something, so yeah, I was gonna run through these real quick, but I won't because I have to grab this cat before she breaks something. All right, bye.